Blog Talk Radio.
Yeah, isn't that what it's all about, right? Kind of like being yourself, you know? Sort of? Maybe? Kind of like? Sort of? You know? Hi, welcome to Legal Name Fraud, exposure of the Fell on Me, Wanting to Marry Lucifer show. I mean, seriously, how many fucking DJs do you know actually have their own music to play on their own show? Seriously? Funny, eh? I thought it was. Just finishing out this card here. I'll be right with you. Just fucking hold on a second. What do you think Yeah, I didn't think so. There we go. Just setting this up for, you know me and completing the cycles, right? When I say something, I fucking do it. Okay, 1 S. 3. There we go. Okay. All right, cards ready to go, girls. That's all I needed, and we're good. Okie dokie. Now I can get back to the show. Well, this is the show, isn't it? Life. It's kind of like where I like to hang out and everything. So, gonna have a bit of fun tonight and throw some fire on the fire. You know, just that's kind of the mood I'm in. Love this quote earlier. Oh, you're so gentle with me. Please. Sometimes. Wait a minute. I just had a good giggle. Thank you very much. Is this the one? No, that's not it. We're going to have some fun with some... I've been just doing some posts. I like doing that. You know, a little Phoenix Airlines, RE Ryan's Phoenix Airlines sort of flight lessons, if you will. Stop you from running away from your own fucking shadow. Here's a good one. I love this one. I was having quite the giggle last night after both tables, just the way it went. But what was I watching? It was so funny. I fucking love war movies. They're hilarious. Breakthrough. Oh, my God. Yeah. These silly little demons, eh? Oh, my God. Seriously, you should sit down and watch a movie with me and just let me roll, And what I do with them is I play along, right? I become the third-party interloper in the lie, exposing the truth. Sort of like, well, look at you. You play soldier boy. You put on, look at you. You're all cute and everything with that little suit. You're not going to go fucking kill anybody, though, right? You're just going to pretend, make-believe, right? Right? What do you mean with guns? You're not going to fucking kill each other. It's just a game, you silly wee wankers. Would you like to play soldier boy like you did as a kid? Poking sticks and stuff, and you go bang and fall down? Yeah. I think it's time to grow up, don't you? Putting on those silly fucking costumes, running around, poking lead into people and shit like that, Oh no, pull a pin and little bits of metal fly out and everything else, choose your face out. Yeah, well, you have to die for something. Some idea somebody had. I thought it was a good idea to put your fucking monkey carcass out in the beaches of Norman Die. Who the fuck's Norman? You gotta stop hanging out with that guy. It's fucking murder. Anyway, hey, you! Show me your ID. Ready? Watch. Here's your very easy answer. And don't let the fact that they're Masonic Temple fucking goons. Oh, well, we don't have to... you haven't got a fucking bar card, all right, wanker? Check this out. Hey, you! Show me your ID. Me? What? What? What, do I look like a fucking bar member to you, asshole? Do I look like a fucking lawyer? That's their world, asshole. Let me guess. You're not a bar member either, right? What the fuck are you doing practicing law without one? That's illegal, That's fucking illegal. Practicing law without a bar card. Oh, by the way, want to see mine? Jane Doe-755 that'll put you away for fucking life? Where are you going? I was just... Where are you? Fucking chickens. Monkey fucks. Getting the picture, kids? Yeah, I see cunts everywhere, too. They don't even know they're cunts, but here's the thing. That's why I'm a truth cunt. Because it takes one to know one. Because truth is a cunt in it. Makes you look like one every time. Go ahead, tell somebody the truth. Go ahead. Fucking dare you. Oh, right, you guys already do. Isn't that funny? Yeah, here was the comment here. Beautiful Bridget, thank you for the giggle. Here's one for you, Teresa. Hi, Teresa, hope you're here tonight. Be prepared, Kate gets pretty fired up sometimes. What the fuck's this sometimes nonsense? For a more accurate and truthful description, simply remove sometimes. True story. I'm pretty fired up all the time, because you know me, right? Truth, eh? When you can pass through gates of hell, then you go through the gates of heaven. It's a true story. Pay attention. Don't miss it, because you're fucking playing demon talk in your head. What are you doing, eating from the tree of life still? You were fucking told not to eat from the tree of life, were you not? A little tempting, wasn't it? What was the first thing that you were tempted with as a kid? Was it a fucking hot dog? Was it a fucking hamburger that you were tempted with the tree of life to consume? You know, feeding the little bairns, you know, life itself. Dead things, you know, things that have been murdered, killed, life taken from. You know, so the demons can consume it, right? See, you consume the death, they consume the life. You're not supposed to be eating from the fucking tree of life, you assholes. Wasn't it the fucking apple? Was no fucking apple that Eve offered. You were fucking told. I'm getting sick and tired of hearing the fucking excuses. You know, we've talked about this many times, but let's just nail it for anyone that thinks the Bible has anything good to say, okay? You Christian types and fucking the muse of L-I-Ams, Muslims and all the rest of it. What are you doing slaughtering stuff? Sacrificing stuff? What is it with the fucking Muslims and sheep, you know? They love killing fucking sheep. What is it with the Jews and chickens? What the fuck is that? Yeah, they're eating the Arians. The Most High hearts. What was it, a big fucking dish of heart that you were fed as a kid or something? Little Gerber action there. Can't fucking wait to get that death into the kid, eh? Oh, don't worry, honey. Just throw in a couple of hot dogs and some fucking, you know, Kraft pre-processed boys and shit. You know? Fuck, I did it. Didn't you? You didn't know any better, though, right? Fucking no. You do now, though. Guess what? You got a 180 to turn here, or go to hell. You see, I'm taking all the fucking veils down, so the demons can't feed on you any longer, Tootsie Pop. Well, you know how long it takes that fucking aisle to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop, if you remember the commercials from the 70s. Oh, well, how many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop? 1, 2, crunch. 3 licks to the center of the Tootsie Pop. Yeah, these fucking OLs, they love their owls, don't they? Tired of being the all-day sucker? Well, what do you think? You're the holiday sucker? Yeah. Popesicle you are. They got you licked, don't they? Lick. Well, it's in the lickness of our image. Yeah, they thought they pulled a good one, didn't they? Oh, yeah. Gets better. Wait, this is going to be a good one tonight. You're going to have some fun. We're going to rock and roll through the Reese's Pieces monkey shit, too, to pull the anagogics out of it. For those that still do not understand what an anagogic is, it is simply the correlation of allegory to literal in one. It removes the literal and the allegory, exposing both the allegory and the literal at the same time. In short, it's like the fucking coolest, highest, fucking awesomest way to see things. Because you finally see them as they are. Not as you were taught to think they are. Well, you have to shoot some bulls, are you? Literalist? You want to have a little chat? Sorry, I don't understand. You shoot the bull? Yeah, that, whatever. Fucking allegorists. Put the shit together. It's both saying the same thing. Why don't you just fucking do it? Oh, yeah. Oh, it gets fun. Here's a nice little aphorism. Funny that this came up right after it. Watch. I hadn't checked my email yet, and I thought I'd throw this up. Apparently, typing on Facebook has hidden links in it. People couldn't copy and paste this. There was a link. I had a hell of a time posting it. I had to put one of those fucking codes in. What? Can't type on Facebook anymore? Not a fucking link to be seen. Apparently there is, though. Hidden link. Well, here, that's what I look for, the hidden links and everything. You know, like your sausages, your links. Your golf courses, your links. Your cat, your links. You got some linkage issues? Maybe some leakage? Well, here, let's put a fucking cork in that tap of your maypole tree that your sap is getting sucked from. Shall we? You will never guess what it is. You're going to need to be a rocket scientist for this one. Guess what it is? Yeah, legal name fraud. Well, it's the only thing that you have controlling your mind. In the most literal way, yes or no? There's your thought being controlled. Nothing like adding a little RH negative in there, eh? You know, something to interfere. Kind of get between you and your heart. Let's throw a fucking lump of gray matter in there with a reptilian brainstem, shall we? You know, a little DNA alteration. You got to bypass that reptilian brainstem thing. You know, the fight, flee, or freeze, fear, all the rest of it. From the absolute terror of fear to the absolute bliss of an orgasm. It's all contained in the, reptilian brainstem. It's all body stuff. So here it is. Question. A dead horse is lying in the street and you wish for it to move. Do you, 1, flog it and scream for it to move? No, I don't think that one's going to work. 2, step around it and move along. That's looking a lot more like something I would do, yeah? And 3, do you let the dead bury it? It's their horse. Well, yeah, that's going to occur right after I step around it and move along. You drop that, you pick it up. Since 1 never works, you know, there's no point in beating a dead horse. You know how the saying goes, right? The Humpty Dumpty pieces of the king's horses and menaces. Demons. Not a fucking chance to put this egg back together again. We'll get into the negativity bit shortly. The infinite egg that you are. That's the RH. Well, it's Rhesus. Ro Jesus. Spirit of I am. Life itself. You monkey. Don't get literal on me now. You've come too far to be a literalist. True story, isn't it? I'll get into the allegory of myself and June, the girl's mother, and the antigen shots that June had to take being AB negative. Isn't that funny? Yeah, the bloodlines, family names said everything I needed to know. Anyway, it's a bit of a landing on the moon Armstrong thing, you know. Being of the atoms is his family. Oh, fuck, I had the clues. Talk about coming up close and personal. Well, since 1 never works, exactly why are you still screaming at dead horses? Let the lust and greed monkey demons fly off. 1 is known by the company they sheep. Those that are stuck in legal land, money, reset, lust, nom, 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 nom. Tree of life, by the way. Oh, that's where do you think money comes from? Thought. Life itself. Possessed possessions, are we? Demon-owned? Yes. Master debaters? Master baiters? I'll just take the of baiters out because, you know, that's what Darth Baiters are. People that play house and have little clubs, light L, you know, little Lucifer clubs and cast of L's, castles, playing make-believe, I'll be the mommy chair and you be the daddy vice chair, etc. Are the Eeyores, eyesores, piglets and pink lost souls. Let them fall. You can't take those pets with you. Sure didn't I tell you? Can I keep it? No, you can't. It's filthy now. Get rid of it. Okay. They treat heaven as their own little litter box and will always expect you to clean up their shitty diapers. Don't waste time with them. They're lost in their delusions of grandeur, wealth, and porn, and greed, and filth of a world long past needing destroyed. Step away and around these parasites. The Zulu learned the price of attacking a fixed position at Islandwana. Rourke's Rift, you know the one. In the same way that you are an unmovable mountain in truth that moves other mountains around you. Move around the mountains that cannot move by being the mountain that moves, singularity. Like, you know? Be the immovable mountain, and when there's a dead horse in front of you, an immovable mountain, someone that's just fucking getting this simplicity, move around them. That's how you make mountains move. Don't worry about the fucking molehills. Just bulldoze over them. They're toast. They're the modus operandi of Lucifers. Molehills. Molehills. Molehells. Fuck them. Fuck them. It's really simple. Put a big shit-eating grin on your face knowing full well what's coming. Won't they be shocked? A little late to be shocked, though. You're supposed to do that to yourself now. Yeah. Good idea, no? Yeah, I thought it was a kind of a nice allegory, anagogic. You know, the Zulu, for those that don't, haven't bothered opening a fucking book at all, or even watched a movie. It's a good one, 1964, Zulu. I think it was, what's his name, Michael Caine. Oh, look at that. Caine shows up in Zulu. It was the first. I think it was the first movie, big screen movie ever in. Did quite a good job of an arrogant English fuck. You know, the asshole types. You know, the holier than thou. I've got a pretty uniform on, and I'm gonna treat humans, you know, like slaves, kind of thing. Go out and kill shit and go back. Well, I'll tell you, the day before they got to Rourke's Rift, where I think there was 130-something men. Probably 133 if I did the count properly. But anyway, let's just call it 130. I knew it was in the 130s anyway. Of which 11 Victoria Crosses were awarded, the most in any single engagement in British death-eating, murdering, killing history. It's a true story. The day before, where the very apt and very able moving bull head, they attack in the bull formation. You have the loins and the head, which attack front on, and of course the horns wrap around and encompass and consume the enemy. It's a very fluid thing, though. It can't hit a wall. It can't do what it does best. The horns engulf and wrap a fixed position. And the day before, they wiped out, regiment and a half, 1,500 men? To the man, I think. I might have been one or two that got away. Tell the story. But there's 6,000 Zulus wiped out, 1,500 fully armed, fully ready, out looking for the Zulus, fucking British soldiers. BS, bullshit, British soldier. Okay? Ass, American soldier. It's all there. The soldier of the UK means you suck. I don't know what you're sucking. You're sucking from the teats of life itself, you murdering fucking parasites. Yeah, and the Zulus got stopped stone dead at Rourke's Rift. That's the mountain I speak of. Do not attack a fixed position. Their torus is fixed. The creation field is fixed. Remember, go outside the zodiac and see it for what it is. You don't attack a fixed bull Taurus position. It's an anagogic. That bull's got to fix itself. Now, had they ran, chances are, not necessarily chanced at all, but given 130 men, plus if they had have left that position, the mountain that you are. Again, watch the anagogics here. They would have been fodder to the man. That's why it's a singularity. You see, because in the mirror of evil, evil did exactly the right thing, good did exactly the wrong. Where the day before, good did exactly the right thing and evil did exactly the wrong thing. Truth works like this. Truth is the all-encompassing bull, head, loins, horns, all at once. And you will know immediately if you're attacking a fixed position. Don't waste energy, because all you're doing is feeding the parasite that's pretending to be a brick wall. Steamroll them. Bulldozer, Matrix style. See through the cipher, because the cipher's going to betray you. They work for Lou's cipher. Easy to detect. Just sit at a McDonald's, you can see them. You can spot them with legal name. You can spot them with fucking eaten from the tree of life. You can spot them in so many ways by their actions. You see, the false light will always give away its falsity. Where their body moves and the lips say something else. Lips, loose lips sink ships. Sink minds, yes, they do. Don't let them sink yours. Because they'll try to get in sync with you. You all fucking literal with them. And that whole time they're feeding on you. Don't let them annoy you. Just know they're going to fucking hell. And we'll see who the rhesus monkey really is. Here's the aphorism. Came in today. It's an email, random like. Balthasar's Gratian. 300-year-old, 300 years, in the illusion of time, 300 years ago, Jesuit. Yeah. No, I don't use, obviously I don't use all of the aphorisms because, it's about 1 in 5 are absolute bullshit. Matrix think. I'll just post the ones I think are relevant and have something good to say. Here's one. Aphorism 142. Never from obstinacy take the wrong side, monkey chatter, because your opponent has ants in his pants. Ant has the mind. You gonna dance with it? You begin the fight already beaten. True story. You're talking to a wall. Yeah, the old expression of grin and bear it. Because you don't have to grin and bear it for long. This game's over. You begin the fight already beaten and must soon take to flight in disgrace. Yeah. That's the modus operandi. Make you the cunt. That's the thing about this cunt, though. Just being me is enough. With bad weapons, one can never win. Monkey chatter, you'll never win. It was astute in the opponent to seize the better side first, truth. It would be folly to come looking after it with the worst, lies. Such obstinacy is more dangerous in actions than in words. Fucking right it is. They go out and play soldier boy and shit. For action encounters more risk than talk. Oh yeah. Love these people that talk a big story, You have to put them in a position of, responsibility. And change someone else's diapers? Can't even change their own, for fuck's sakes. 'Tis the common failing of the obstinate that they lose the true by contradicting it. Yeah, they always fucking contradict themselves. And the useful by quarreling with it. Oh yeah, love to fight. The sage never places himself on the side of passion. Why fucking bother and put any energy into that nonsense? You're just going to feed on it. You're feeding that demon your life source. Stop doing that. Have you heard about the legal name fraud felony? It's got your soul trapped and you're going to hell because of it? The identification thing? Look it up. Legal name fraud felony. Legal name fraud. Creative guy, look it up. There's your fucking mountain. Move. You'll spend all day trying to be a fucking Zulu warrior at Rourke's Rift, trying to push an immovable object, a fixed position. And they'll be the ones getting all the Victoria Crosses, making you all angry, and the victory is theirs. You see? Fucking 11 of them. 11 Victoria Crosses. One battle. Right, Hooky? Yeah, Corporal Hook. Yeah, Captain. It's not so much a captain anymore. Fucking Corporal Death. Yep. The sage never places himself on the side of passion, but espouses the cause of right. Well, yeah, swing a quick right, get around him, and then, swing a bit left, and there you... Hey, look at that. Haven't changed your course much at all. Look at you being a good captain, knowing how to tack into the wind instead of being ticked. What are you, a fucking pack of tic-tacs? You a breath mint for the demon breath? You a breath of fresh air? Fucking hold your breath when you walk past that stench. It's pure evil. Hold your breath. When you get past it, then breathe. It's really simple. The sage never places himself on the side of passion, but espouses the cause of right, either discovering it first or improving it later. Have we not been doing that? Oh, we found something, and then we found something even better, and then, even better, even more. Yes, I know. If the enemy is a fool, and they always are, he will in such a case turn around to follow the opposite and worse way. They always do. Head to the bow with the rest of the fucking monkeys. Ship's upside down and sinking, and there they are heading to the lowest point as it's sinking first. Yeah, go ahead. Follow your legal name. Right to the bow with all of the ministers of Baal. The little fucking chokers they like to wear and stuff. Thus, the only way to drive him from the better course is to take it yourself. Fucking go around him. Or his folly will cause him to desert it, and his obstinacy be punished for so doing. Oh yeah, it's a great big fucking universe bitch slap. Don't give it energy. Get in that zone of breathing in peace, and you should see what happens. It's a great big, oh my, thanks. You gonna take care of that? Yeah, thanks. And just let it go and see what creation offers. The tap for this maple tree is turned off. No maple sugar from me, sugar. End of. No contracts. I have but one, truth itself. Be there. Just be there. Legal name fraud felony equals big motherfucking liar. End of. It's a very easy game. It's so mind-fucked easy. There you are, running from the illusional boogeyman that broke into our realm to steal your life. And you think that's okay? All right, whatever. Well, it's last call at the fucking bar, kids. Yeah. I've got a few other things to share here. Then we'll get into the Reese's Pieces monkey heads, okay? Show you why they're monkey fucks. That's all they are. Funny that, eh? And you're the motherfucking. I have a funny feeling it's going to be a good one tonight. What do you guys think? Me too. Yeah, Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, great tune. Yeah, I got to see that puppy live. That was something. Yeah. Well, don't stress out if you're fucking Rh negative. I'm going to show you something. Because here's the truth of the matter. There's Rh negative in everyone on this planet. To one degree or another. Rh negative is the alien. Okay? I like the way this author, when someone's doing research, I love when they're very, very literal, because there's no opinion involved. They're just stating facts as they find them. And there's a few people out there that do that, and I do admire that and like that. Bill Donahue, love just the facts. Seven Bowmer, just the facts. Doesn't discount the fact that they're still using a legal name and they're in fraud, felony, and they, what that, it's not personal. It's just what it is. They get to choose and decide for themselves. But I know the work they're doing. And it's very valuable. Wouldn't have got here without either of them and all of you, you see? So I take the good with the good and throw the evil to the wind. It's kind of how it works. So don't worry, Lillian, and don't worry, Yana, or Deanna. We'll get into that now. take down this duality illusion that people are still fucking stuck in, you know? And here it is very simply. A demon, I'll tell you what a demon is. I had a really good visual of it last night, separate and parasitical. I just took a little sip with the of the me tree. Nothing elaborate. That was in the rollover, I think, or of the SNIP, GNIP, NIP, GNIP, SNP. I'm going to show you how to get rid of Pinocchio altogether, okay? And the hex pedophile demon that's attached to you. If you choose not, then enjoy being a Tootsie Pop. That's a Toto say I, right? That's the full character saying that. And don't worry, the owl will get to you in 3 crunches. Watch. 2 licks and a crunch and you're fucking done. So a demon is very simply this. Very simply this. It is very simply this, and you need to see this. It thrives only through the thought of you, to disconnect you from the heart. If your mind, and it can be, not mine. I know a few others, their minds cannot be controlled. Real unruly types we are. Humans cannot be ruled. True humans cannot be ruled. Only demons can be ruled. Okay? They follow rules, and they're so happy with the wee rules, and then life is life. You don't harm it. It's pretty simple. It's a simple rule, don't you think? Yeah, I thought so too. Demon equals one who consumes flesh. Tree of life. It's the tree of life. Tempting, isn't it? Fucking life-eating Death Eaters. Cannibals, a lot of them. Welcome to Satan's bar. Be cued. Line up. Yeah, your hand of Baals. Hannibal's dinner, idiots. True story. Getting tired of all this lecturing. Capiche? Capisces? Spirit of Pisces? Fish face? Do you ever eat fish fry? Yeah. Yeah, fuck the parachute. Who the hell would want to jump out of a perfectly good RE plane? You know, the most high plane. Who would want to do that? Para? 2? Shoot? Sounds like you're falling. Is that the poop chute? Yeah, I thought so. Snakes and ladders? Shoot. To kill? The chute to hell? How about little shoots out of the ground? That's you just shooting your mouth off all the time. How about you shut E? Shut up. Depends on how you pronounce it, right? Shut your trap. It is a trap. You're trapped in the phonics. The sound itself has you divided and conquered through the God spell. And as a result of the God spell, you don't know how to find your own fucking heart. And it's really easy. You just have to decide that it's not okay to kill children. True story. Apparently it's very hard for most of humanity. So I can tell. Not much human there, though. Yeah, you just have to decide whether you're done killing children. Still want to be a part of it? You still want your mind ruled? You still want to be owned by Lucifer? You still want to be afraid of their fucking zoot suits and their little army boys playing soldier and poking holes with lead into people? Well, you're the one that's causing it by being of the Babylonian thought program called legal name id entity. The id entity, remember Freud, you know, ego and id? There's your Tweedledum Tweedledee right there. Okay? You see, the physical universe has this problem. It requires life, neutrons, to keep its protons and electrons held together. It's a true story. The higher complex atoms have neutrons in them. There's your Adams and Eves, right? See, you're the neutron stars. You're the ones that hold it all together, and guess what? You're the ones that bust it all apart by saying, I'm fucking done. It's that easy. Do knee. Bow to truth. Get on your knees to truth instead of fell on knee for Lucifer. It's really that simple. You know, the very ones that claim to be the law, you know, carrying guns and shit, When are you going to wake up and actually fucking see that they're the ones breaking the law? They're playing cops and robbers. You know, that's a conjunctive. It's not an option. It's not a choice, like cops or robbers. You didn't play cops or robbers when you were a kid, did you? It sounded more like cops and robbers. Let's go play cops and robbers, you know. Well, at least that way you know. Nice little video there of your typical cop and robber in one. You can tell the robbers, it's easy. They usually have last names like Davis, Chief Robber Davis. Yeah, Rubber Boy. Yeah, I got your ass fired, didn't I? Yeah, fucking wagger. And the whole crew is too. Yeah, you can't withstand this little wall of truth, can you? No, welcome to the Grand Canyon. I can yawn. Oh, yeah. You know why? Because I jumped it. Right over to the truth. Didn't bother much with baby steps, but that doesn't matter. Whatever it takes, guys. The only thing truth asks is, you know, walk in that direction. And you'll find the more you walk in it, the further you want to jump, because it's, holy shit, you start to see the traps that you've been caught in. Your mind has been controlled into an id entity, ruled by the ego, Igor. The genetic entity ogre, Igor. Like a time gore. Right, Tim? It's in your bloodline, you know, I can see it. Right, June? It's in yours, too. Yeah, you wouldn't want to come up against an A positive, would you? No, not a good idea. Fucking parasites. Anyway, when you use, or better yet, because if you're using it, guess what you're already doing? Thinking you need to use it. And be it. Like us that can, whatever, if you want to, you can. You know it's not you. Your mind is free and clear. I just, you know, I did a clean cut of it all. Clean, complete. You know, if you can do that, great. If not, don't worry about it. Just keep walking that direction. You will eventually. Because you'll get it. And you, oh, hey. Oh, yeah, you'll get it. So when you use or think you need to use or be the id entity, you know, typical reset currency types and, you know, the list I read earlier, you're the holiday sucker. Hall, by the way, is another word for penis. Hall, hollis, hallus, phallus, palace. Lucifer's palace. That's the hall id. Sucker. You're the holiday sucker. You know, the all-day sucker? So don't let anyone ever call you the verbal sucker. No, you're the no-one sucker. The noun. They're the verb. Sucking your life force. They're really sucking you off. Yeah. Yeah, you're the sucker. Lollipopsicle. Law-L-E Pope. Lollipop. It's a good ship, Lollipop, isn't it? Watch that temple, Shirley. Because surely you'd be doomed if you live there. Yeah, you're the sucker. Lollipopsicle, the demon, licks to death. So see, you're not a sucker at all. Well, you can be. You're not a sucker. You're the sucker. Now you know how many licks it takes to get the center of a Toto say I pop, Tootsie Pop. Yeah, in full character, create I pop. Oh, look at that. Pop goes the weasel. P-O-P. Roar. R-O-R. Little R&R for us? Yeah, I think so too. Leave that sucker wrapped, eh? Put your Trojan on it. Rip that puppy up, because you're getting sucked off. Fucking owls. O-Ls. Yeah. We'll do you in 3 licks. Watch the commerce shall thingy. Yeah, commerce shall suck you to death. It's a true story. I love this anagogic. Thanks, D. Beautiful. David Cameron, DC Direct Current. You know, Dean Clifford kind of thing. DC, Washington, DC, all direct current. Why, if it's true that he is out, the direct current has been realized back into consciousness. David Cameron, ham, curse, loves stolen cake co-creation. Beautiful anagogics. Oh, life by seagulls. What they see, they call seagulls. They'll swallow anything, seagulls, won't they? Has to happen in Cornwall. Well, yeah, because of the Cornwall-eye vision. Caught in a duality. You're seeing like a fucking walleye salmon, you are. Not getting the right picture. That's what happens when you look in. Those walleyes roll into one. That 8 rolls into a single. You see? Yeah, government to target seagulls after one stole ham. Oh, look at Noah's Ark from David Cameron's Sandwich. Oh, look at that. The house you built your witch on. Choice. Wrong choice, Sandwich boy. What are you, the Earl of Sandwich? Huh? Yeah, the ear of Lucifer of Sandwich. I built my house on rock, bitch. So if you can't handle it, oh well. Alrighty, what do we got here? We having fun? Let's get over to the garbage can. Yeah. Very interesting little article. I've covered these things before in the past. It's a lot more magical now when you know who the spirit breath of the Jesus is. Our rhesus monkeys, Mikey. You see, this is the literal trap that you got caught in. Because someone says Reese's pieces, Reese's monkey, whatever Reese says, Reese goes, Reese says goes. Spirit breath, yeah, absolutely. Let me see. Having a bit of anagogic fun tonight. Where was it? Baby born with stigmata of Jesus Christ attracts thousands of believers. Kids are all born with the stigmata. Yeah. Geez, I wonder how long it's going to take these parents to throw some fucking death into that child's face, eh? Yeah. One sec, where are we? Oh, yeah, these guys are done. Yeah, excuse me, the tap they have on you, they've tapped your lines, your communication lines. They've tapped into your natural resonant frequency. Watched a bit of that movie last night, that Japanimation one, right up to the point where it kind of did a plot change with different characters. I'm thinking, that's all I really need to see. The Akudo. Funny that, eh? Isn't it? Yeah, Akudo. Yes, I know. Kudos to you, indeed. The life source, you're the life source itself that is being tapped. Living in a physical matrix. You're the one that's holding this whole fucking reality together. And it's because your thoughts are controlled to hold it in place. Right? When you get to the heart zone, you'll realize these things, and the grip of the physical reality is lost. It's hard to describe, it's hard to explain, but you begin to understand things a whole lot differently. You get to see them from a more anagogic point of view. Here, I'll tell you what I will do, because it's already posted, so why don't I just go to, hey, it's on the Facebook page. That's why you posted there, because you knew you were going to reboot, Kate. Fuck's sakes. Yeah, that's how I correct myself. What were you thinking? Anyway, here it is. Ro je suis, Rhesus P says. Princess and the Pea. You got to see the magic of this, guys, because you're from the magical kingdom, creation itself. And these fucking wankers are playing God. Okay? They're toast. Break the spell. Ro je suis. It sounds so unbelievable, doesn't it? But it's not. It's true. You are creation, life source itself. You're not Reese's Pieces. Fuckers got in the mix there, didn't they? Reese's equals the spirit breath of source I am. Life itself, power source, equals you. The RH-N egg id I have, RH negative, that's the spirit breath infinite egg. Oh, look, they snuck the id in there. Id I have. So you're the actual rooster. The fooled feminine. Ruse-ster. You're the rooster to your own fucking death. Oh yeah, this is a beautiful trick, isn't it? Turns you right inside out. The RHN egg, the infinite egg, life source itself, id, idea attached to it to, guess what? Fertilize that egg for the demon. Look at you, equals demon parasite attached artificially to capture the mind connected to the heart source. That's the reptilian brainstem. Okay? Shut it down. All one need do is control the thought to invoke a heart reaction to drain the source. The ego and the id. Tweedledum, tweedledee, left and right brain, ruling the all heart. Make you change your mind. Your heart says one thing, but your mind says, must eat of death, must be greed, must be lust, must follow rule, must be id, entity. Yeah, I know the routine. Yeah, it's a fucking circus act. You're the monkey. Yeah, one fucking turn of the handle on the, the organ grinder. Grind your fucking organs right into, oh look, tree of life, make a burger with it. Eat up, pig. Well, you're only eating yourself anyway. Consuming life itself. Pick an apple instead, Have your Kraft dinner. Leave the fucking hot dogs and whatever else out, Even that's poison or whatever. Fucking whole place is poison. I got past that. I just choose not to, willfully, knowingly add to the fucking eating of the tree of life, the artificial death that you're walking around in straight to the grave. But that's your call. You got two choices here. Get on with living or get on with dying. So carry on with your dying. You're fucking dying to get into the graveyard. Obviously. Oh, look, there's a legal name waiting for you. Now put it in a nice big rock. Too bad you won't be there. But anyway, everyone else will think you're there. All one need do is control the thought to invoke a heart reaction to drain the source. That's why I go after these demons. I need the demon to show itself. And you will find that in me being an absolute cunt. It's a neat trick I play. I invoke a reaction to show you your demon. And then when the demon's trying to defend itself, the id and the ego team up and you're kind of left out of it. You're just a life source feeding it. Then I go to work cutting its motherfucking heads off. And you feel better. Stop wiggling. It hurts less when you don't fight. Get at peace with self and center. Heart. I am after you. The only way I'll get to you, the real you, is to kill that motherfucking demon that's attached and parasiting from you through the clever trick of making you think that you're something, one thing, something, when you are all that is. All physical creation itself. Held together and held in place simply by the thought that you wield. Yeah, that's what makes you dangerous. And Lucifer knows it. Too late, Lou. Game fucking over. While you even think you're an id at all, ID at all, your source is the demon's battery pack. You're tapping into your battery. Direct connect, like. And every time you get in, that demon gets enraged, you're feeding it life, and that's what's draining you. That's why I kill it quickly. Because as soon as it's dead, you can breathe. And then you start taking care of the demon yourself. You just need a few tricks to learn how to scalpel that motherfucker off you. Okay? Once you kill the thought, the demon attached dies. You want to kill demons? Literally? It's easy. Stop thinking you're a dead id. Every piece of paper you think is you, burn it. For a practical experiment for yourself to feel good. Burn. How many people have seen the demons in the fires when they burn the paper? They fucking dance to death, don't they? That's Promethean fire, kids. The between worlds. looks like it's made of something, but it doesn't have any substance. But it's really fucking hot, eh? Yeah, that's life source. Burn it. The paper. Get the life back out of it. Set it free. That's why this place is going to get torched. The only way to set life free is to barbecue the barbecues. Yeah, going to be a hell of a barbecue in London, eh? That's what I thought, too. Because once you kill the thought, the demon attached dies. It will use Jedi mind tricks to scare you, but then one has to realize this little fucking demon is actually fighting for its life and falls off like a leech does with a lit cigarette. Sai cow roette. A little divine feminine spirit breath action of, excuse me? Take your fucking penis out. Thanks. Think of the legal name as a big cock shoved up your ass, girls and boys alike. And while you walk around with the legal name, you have the demon's ass up, cock up your ass, and it is fucking the life out of you and having a great time doing it. And don't worry, because just before you die, it'll jump off onto something else. It's what they do. You didn't see the Denzel Washington movie about that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this little fucking demon is actually fighting for its life, and it falls off like a leech does with a lit cigarette when you change your mind to follow only your heart. See this anagogic play out in this article. I will be discussing this tonight as I am, seeing as I'm A positive and the girl's mummy is AB negative. Source negative blood. Ab, sense, Latin, big clue, sense negative. Dealing with pure source here. The original negative. Source negative blood. She had to get the antigen shots to protect girls. Our natural defenses kill the Rh negative, so that might clarify the genie pool. Why would the human body construct an antigen to destroy Rh negative? It's a mutation in the blood. Blood doesn't mutate. Our natural defenses kill the Rh negative. So that might clarify this genie pool that you're caught in. Quite a fucking cesspool. Cesspool means tax pool. And they're taxing you to death, literally. The only things certain here are death and taxes, and they're one and the same. If you're an id, you will suffer the second death, because life is returning to source. Either with you coming along, or not. Because the id and the ego life that you are feeding is going to be consumed, and the life that you've been granted by Source itself will be taken from you and put back into our own pool. No more cesspools, no more black tar oozing out of creation itself from some fucking two-dimensional parasite anchor. They come in here, heaven itself, and make a hell out of it. Okay? They fucked with the source of life creation. We are the spirit breath of the I Am, Source itself. My tap maple tree is my own serum. I don't ration out to the Navy or the not applicable V, c'est la vie, the not applicable life blue boys on my ship. Sorry, that's the captain's private bar. No, I don't. My own creation rum, serum. Yeah, I'll fucking serum, all right. No, that's the captain's private bar. That's my own stock. No one touches my bar. You know how the cops like to empty bars? True story in my literal physical reality case, yes. They can drink it there, BAR, Browning automatic rifle in the fucking throat. British Accredited Registry. You know, the Luciferian consciousness gulls that swallow everything and anything. Well, guess what? I'm the Alka-Seltzer. See, that's the thing about seagulls. There's something they can't do. They can't puke. Whatever they eat stays in their gut. It's a true story. Speaking of ham sandwiches, let's go real belly busting here, shall we? One of the guys that was working with me, I've told this story a few times, I'm sure. One of the guys that was working with me, we had this query going on regarding this very quandary, the whole idea that seagulls cannot puke. Once it goes in, the throat seals it in. Of course, they got the little bits of gravel and stuff to grind up the food on the inside, yes? So what he decided to do was do a little experiment. We had stopped and grabbed a few slices of pizza, and next door to it was a pharmacy. So he decided to go in and get Alka-Seltzer tablets and see what would happen if he took one of these tablets and broke it up and crushed it inside a chunk of pizza big enough for a seagull to fucking deep throat like you do. You know, a seagull, man, seagull can fucking swallow a can of Coke whole, I'm thinking. Anyway, they can swallow pretty big things. And so he put it together, and of course the seagull, no matter what, these fucking gulls, you ever notice pull into a place and they're famous for it? I'll show you the anagogic proof of eating from the tree of life bullshit. I remember going in Burger Thing years back. No sooner you pull in a parking spot, the fucking seagulls show up. So I'd throw them fries and whatever, right? That's typical, isn't it? So this guy Chris decides that going to try this experiment out because he didn't really believe it. I said, well, fucking see for yourself. So he put the Alka-Seltzer inside a big chunk of pizza, wrapped it up, made it small enough for the seagull to be able to swallow it whole. And did. Threw it out, and that fucking bird was on it like flies on shit. Down the throat it went. Took 4 or 5 paces. And then it opened its wings to fly, went up, took 3, maybe 4 flaps of its wings, just got into the air and dropped like a fucking rock. You know what happened? I'll tell you what happens. This is what this truth does to the seagull legals. You drop this fucking piece of pizza in their throat with the Alka-Seltzer in it, because they have to swallow everything. They can't puke any of the truth up. You starting to see the magic of the anagogic? Because I'll tell you what happened to that fucking seagull. It got maybe about 10, 15 feet in the air with 4 or 5 flaps of its wings and dropped down because its fucking stomach exploded. That's what happens. Alka-Seltzer. Hits moisture, boom. You ever done the baking soda and vinegar thing? Yeah. See what happens when Alka-Seltzer hits a little bit of acid, Had a bit of fun with that Munto, Well, you know what happens to that Coke when you throw Muntos in it, right? Oh, yeah, Munto. It's the same shit for me. Blows the bottle open, doesn't it? Well, you're the Mento in this Diet Coke DC fucking world. Here's Alka-Seltzer. Legal name fraud felony. Shove that down the throat of every legal seagull you can. And it blows up. It's a true story. Because here's the problem with their ship and their bar. It's drying up. Yeah, they can drink at their bar. British Accredited Registry, dead things. Mind-controlled and mind-owned. Demon fucking worship 101. Too bad it's drying up, eh? They'll be fighting over the last call, last shot. Shoot shortly. Yes, fucking drunks. So let's go to the story itself, shall we? You having fun? Everybody having a good time? This working for you? Yeah? Oh, here, crack a mic or two. We still got not quite an hour until rollover, but I do have lots more to share. But say hi. Ferocity, how are you?
Hello, everyone.
Hello, comme ça va?
Ça va bien, super.
Oui.
Oui.
Like I expected anything different, Anyway, so it's getting some clicks on what I'm sharing tonight. You having some ahas?
A lot, yes.
Okay, good. The fear leaving. You need to get rid of the fear, guys. And the only thing that gets rid of fear is fucking truth. Knowledge, wisdom, and truth is the only thing that gets rid of fear. All right? That's it. Only demons have fear. You're an infinite immortal being. What do you have to be afraid of? Did somebody scare you? Because if you got fear in you, you've got you got a little demon in you. Lose the fear. It's really easy. Here, I'll go literal again. That's why I laugh at anybody that has interactions with the fucking blue boys, the Na'vi, the not applicable life sources, the Navy boys, out looking for their rum. Uniforms and all. Here, I'm just going to mute you out, Ferocity. The mic's a bit hot. Just a bit too much noise in the Skype background, yeah. No worries. Just that's just the way it is. So anyway, there's a clip of a typical gang of fucking blue robs hiding behind their little make-believe shields, ripping off the wallet of a guy. $1,300 in a day. There's the Antichrist just fucking consumed itself. Well done, Seagull. What are you, George Seagull? Yeah? That's what I thought, too. Wrong movie. Let's try another one. Here we go. The mystery of RH negative. Now remember, Ro Jesus, spirit breath of the I am, the Christ mind. Okay? Keep that in the back of your mind. So RH negative is Antichrist. It's alternating current. It's tapping into your direct current, keeping you alternating back and forth. And the only way that alternating current can work is if you think you're a legal thing and think you're not. Push me, pull you, Tweedledum, Tweedledee, ping pong with it and the ego within self. That's your mind controlled. And it's very easy to control your mind by saying you're a piece of paper. If you buy into that still. Duality into that. No, I don't. It's none of my business. That's an alternating current. I am direct current. True source. A positive. Christ positive. It's in the blood. Fuck. That's the RH positive blood type this meat stick has. But it doesn't matter if it's just, there's still poison of the demon. The positives have the, because again, through the bloodlines, right? The genetic altering, allowing for the RH negative to survive, has been around for a long time, right? Because a long time. That's the whole royalty thing, and making sure that they get their fucking RH negative blood into as many humans as possible, prima nocte like, okay, to spread the virus as far and as wide as possible. So even the RH positives have a degree of negative in them. Okay, an easy way to tell of an extreme lack of RH negative is A positive. The O positive and all the other positives, yes, absolutely. Of the RH positive, the A positive is the cleanest of them. It is the most devoid of RH negative. And it plays out, I know some A positives, and it plays out perfectly. Negate that there's negative in there. There is. You're walking around the meat stick, it exists because of this. All right? So don't divide yourselves, well, I'm negative and I'm positive. No. I'm positive and negative. Just the negative part of me is so infinitely fucking small, it's already cooked now. I got rid of the rhesus monkey mind program. Chip, if you will. It's a thought. That's all it is. It's just a thought. It's not a physical thing. Thought creates all physical. That's what they've been tapping into. Okay? So the mystery of RH negative blood genetic origin, unknown. Well, hey, it's a bit of a Luciferian dark principality, good principality game, right? Hell trying to invade heaven, etc., 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 claiming to be heaven. Well, they make this a hell, draining the heaven from heaven itself, you. Nifty trick, isn't it? Get you believing in heaven outside of yourself? Putting your thought out? Yeah. bigger game afoot here. Excuse me. Vatic note, whatever this VAT-IC is, I have no idea, but whatever. This is really great. Some of the info in the beginning is stuff we've already covered, and I find that almost any article on Rh negative has the same information about the traits and some history. But this one goes a whole lot deeper and further. Yes, it really does. This individual has tracked like I haven't seen anyone track the Rh. That's why I'm sharing it. I like people that are thorough, to get to the facts of things, because once I have the facts of things, I can show you the anagogics from a much broader perspective. Okay, the magic itself. This one definitely goes a whole lot deeper and further than any of the others we have put up so far. It goes beyond anything I've read so far. I would have to agree with that myself, and I've read a lot on the subject. Yes, I have. In fact, one truly interesting point was the term blue bloods. Well, we know what the blue Navi is, right? We'll get into that anagogic. Blue Kachina, red Kachina, red pill, blue pill, blah, 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 on and on, matrix stuff. And how it was speculated that there were competing royalty bloodlines. And that makes perfect sense to me, given all the questions I've had about what is going on in the world today. Well, yeah, it's quite the panorama out there, isn't it? We might just be in the middle of an ancient warfare situation with blood as the issue. Well, it's far beyond blood. You know that blood is both physical and spiritual, water, corpuscles and, core pus cells. Pus, poison, blood corpuscles, heart pus cells. Say L is creation of L, Lucifer. Okay, corpse of Lucifer, corpuscles. That's what got in between the water truth, infinite creation reality, you, and the plasma, the spirit that is you. So they throw a corporal in there and a little vessel here and there, sail through your heaven. Got it? Okay, good. All right. Just be in the middle of, oh, well, yeah. Welcome to Push Me Pull You, Dr. Doolittle. As those of you know, well, see, I can't make that claim, so I don't know why someone, but anyway, who have been following this, we at Vatic Project are obsessed about this subject and are trying to piece together from very little solid information. Well, you might want to tune in to Kata Gaia once in a while. I can kind of fill in some dots for you. Good information. So here's some dots to connect why your work is so right on the money from a spiritual perspective. Let's get literal. No. Let's get physical. No. Let's get spiritual. Yeah, you got to get outside the box on this. But what we can do, very little other information, is what we can do with what we are learning. I just know eventually we'll get there, and this below is just one more piece to add to the puzzle. Well, yeah, let's just get right to it. Very interesting that it has here, authenticity and legitimacy are based on factual history and the power of sacred history. I put the link on Facebook for those that are interested. Love this. Identification card. I am Rh negative, and of course someone handwritten B minus. You didn't have your homework in, did you? You got a couple of things late. Oh, that's why I got an A+ and everything, because I did everything now. So here's what it says here's the thought implant. Watch this. This is how your God's spelled. Now watch this very closely with your ears. Look at the contract that you are claiming to be a part of if you claim this to be you. In the most literal ID. Oh, look, it's an identification card. I am Rh negative. Look, that's already a claim. Okay? I am an Rh negative female. I have been given an injection of gamulin. Oh, registered trademark. Yeah, gamulion. Yeah, gamulin, gamete interfallopian. Yeah, I know all about this game that you have nature of, Gamulin, RHOD, immune globulin human. Look, what's the D? That's half the whole. Yeah, that's the Luciferian side. Yes. Part of the hex in the pledge, Upon delivery of an RHOD positive baby, or should a miscarriage occur, an injection of gamulin RH should be considered within 72 hours, consciousness, of course, after delivery to maintain protection. Protection from what, you might ask? What the fuck would anyone need to get an injection for if they just want to have a baby? Seems a bit counterproductive, doesn't it? Well, gosh darn it. If I didn't have the real life experience. June Adams, being of AB negative blood type, was required to take these to protect my daughters from the negative poison polluting her body. See, look, kept them safe all along, you did. And again, they like to put in the rhesus monkey factor. What does the absence of rhesus monkey factor mean? Well, I'll tell you what the rhesus monkey factor is first. You're the factory, the rhesus monkey factory, and they're taking all the rhesus pieces out of you. One thought at a time, one agreement, one contract to be something that they created at a time. If you agree to be of their world, you create their world, are part of it, and your life source flows to it. Just like a leech. And that leech will never get its fill. Because that leech is clinging on to the mere fact that without you, it doesn't exist. You might have a little struggle with that id and the ego. So remember that the next time I'm doing a scathing fucking Katie demon destroyer on you. Because it's not you I'm after, it's that motherfucking parasite that you keep getting consumed by. And of course, if you're not willing to hear or whatever, I'm going to be silent anyway. I'll just move around your mountain. Okay? Because there's nothing I can do to save you. Nothing I would do. Nothing I haven't already done. No, my contract is with truth only. End of story. I only flow towards those that make truth their objective. So here we go. No solid scientific explanation exists. Fuck you, there isn't. I just gave you one. How or why Rh negative blood came about. Bad idea. Id-ia. EA, Yan Yin, EA, Baby Molly, polyparasite. Take a parachute, will ya? Fuck it, take 3 of them. It is presumed to be the result of a random mutation. Fucking Jason Bourne. You gotta listen to the girl. Maybe Jason Bourne's just doing something random. And of course, Weedoll speaks up and says, no, it's impossible. Well, what do you mean? They don't do random. You know, the Jason Bourne type people, you know, the ones that were part of the project? No, we don't do fucking random. We have an objective of our own, you see. To find a motherfucking hospital sore spot. Like Jason was. You know, where the original contract he got duped into. Eating of the tree of life, perhaps. Little bust through the plains, do you think? Have you ever felt you were weird or different? Fucking right. It may be due to your DNA. DNA, let's get a bit right down to it. Let's call it what it is. It's TNA, tits and ass, not DNA. Okay? And it is half, because it's all masculinity here. Masculinity. It's all about cock in this world. Have you noticed? Big cocks, little cocks. Where can you shove your cock? What have you got to shove your cock into? Welcome to Cockleland. Cockles and Muse cells. It may be due to your tits and ass. Yeah, it is actually. DNA. 85% of humans have the monkey gene. Monkey gene. My key gene, yes. The key within your own genie pool. It's being tapped. Play taps for yourself every time you think your illegal name. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you know the one. Musical ... .. dots. SOSing it, you know? And 15% do not. All right, so 85% of humans have the spirit breath of the I am positive, and 15% do not. That's not to say that you don't. You're in human form. If you have a heart at all, protect what's left of it. And maybe even have an alien gene instead. Of course, Aline, Adet, OL, owls, oh well. Oh well, Noel. RH negative people are characterized by higher IQs. Yep, absolutely. It's all about intellectual, right? Makes perfect sense. It's how I know that there's negative in me. And it's a scientific fact anyway. RH negative people are characterized by higher IQs, sensitive vision, oh yeah, acutely sensitive, lower body temperatures, yeah, sensitivity to heat and sunlight. I like it just right. It gets too cold, I hate it. It gets too hot, I hate it. Right? Like most humans. Psychic power, well, psyche, I see. Yeah, I see the spirit of life itself. Yeah, so you can say, yeah. Rower, not power. I'm a rower, not a power, not a cedar, not a fucking egg, like some nag. Infinite egg, nag. Ability to stop watches, yeah, I can't wear them. And electrical appliances, having extra vertebrae. Well, I haven't counted my fucking spine, and the chiropractor never found an extra one, so there you go. This film explores the possibility, whatever the film is, I haven't seen it, that we were bred as a slave race for labor. Since 97% of our genetic code is disabled, yeah, you got turned off. With only 3% left for us to survive. Yeah, the reptilian brainstem is the switch to turn your life source back on. You kill the reptilian in you. And of course, if you want to hang out with David Dickey, he fucking loves him. Got a little Dickey tie and everything. Davy Jones locker, indeed. Funny, I talked to Davy Jones from the Monkees when I was a kid. Isn't that interesting? Of the human blood types, O is the most common. Yep. It is a universal blood type. Yep, can share with everybody. Blood types are further broken down into two groups, negative and positive. This is called the RH factor. The RH factor is the rhesus as in monkey, blood factor. My life, my key. Hey, Mikey, get it? Life cereal, my key. You seen the magic yet? You're in the magical kingdom. You've been duped out of it. It's time to stop being a fucking meat stick. Playing all your little games of house and little fucking musical chairs. I'll be the chairman, you be the vice chair, and all this other fucking nonsense. You monkey chattering. Oh my God. Oh my God, grow up. Your little fucking groups and your little fucking this and fucking that, fucking around here and there. Get it together, you dopes. Oh, Jesus, kid, I'm having too much fun here, fucking wasting my life. Oh, okay, whatever. But don't worry, the life that you're wasting is being gathered up by those of us that would never waste one drop of life. Not in a fucking demon like you. And the only thought you'll have left is that which is in your head, which will be gone anyway, because you lost the true mind of heart. So that little monkey chattering going on in your head isn't you anyway. Because when the life is gone from the body, so are you. Now you know what the demons are afraid of. This is called the RH factor. The RH factor is the rhesus, as in monkey, my life, blood factor. If your blood tests positive for this, you have the factor in your blood. Oh, fa-ki-ti-ro. Goddamn right I do. And they're right fact on this one. Fa-ki-ti-ro. The heart of Kate Thompson Renee. Yeah, that works. Ka-ti, spirit of love, truth, and consciousness. Yeah. T, law of truth, truth itself. Ro, spirit breath. Renee. That's right. Reborn. Re-knee. Knee, neigh on front. Hey, what does a horse do? It neighs. Yeah, mayor. Who's the mayor of your city? If you didn't say you, then who are you? Who do you think you are? Very interesting, isn't it? Your blood where was it? The RH factor is a protein found in, protein. Oh, look, time to get out of the teenage years, don't you think? Keep you all adolescent, full of life and stupid, drained to the death and recycled. What was the name of that stuff they had in the movie Cloud Atlas? Ka? Yeah, you know the stuff. They were feeding. That's guys, you're fucking consuming life when you eat of death. Now devoid of life. That's the thing about an apple. An apple isn't sentiently conscious, nor is it life. The apple that Eve handed to Adam wasn't an apple at all. It was more like a prairie oyster, road apples, balls, bulls, balls, bales, balls. You fucking ate of death. Tempted by the flesh. And you thought it was your vagina or your penis. No. What are you putting in your mouth, kids? What are you putting through your pearly gates? Into the gullet? You thought the vegans were crazy. I consider myself Veka, and, truth of the spirit of the Christ in infinite form. All A positive, like. A being the six, the yin, the light. Positive. It's got the little life marker. It looks like a plus sign, doesn't it? Put a circle around that and you'll see who you are. So whether you're positive or negative is irrelevant. You got negative in here if you've got, if you're in a human form. What you may have more in terms of if you are a negative blood type is just more of that invasion of the body snatcher. But now that you're aware of it, it's easy to get rid of. Someone had texted me as well about dyslexic and what have you. I always suggest to people, just hang out at the table. Don't get specific with things. Already made it very clear with people that have had that dyslexia thing, gift that they were given, just meant it was impossible to fully spellbind you. Good job. But don't get all fucking preachy and arrogant about that. Oh, look how special I am, after feeling, look how fucking retarded I am. Okay? You got to balance that out and go, good. I knew I wasn't an idiot. Works. Like being trans. Doesn't make me special. Just makes me me. Doesn't make me different. Just makes me me. My choice. Who I am. All that is. Works for me. No special tricks. Comes with a few, though. Just like being dyslexic has its own gift. Being tranny has its gift. Everything has its gift. Use the gift. It was given to you. What do you think a gift is? Is that the gamete fallopian transfer you keep wanting to give away, thinking you're something else, buying someone else's lie? Well, don't worry, you little demons. Fucking barbecue coming up. Like I said, we're going to rock this place, toast it out, burn the fucking physical shit, nothing, and pull the life from it. Sorry, the fraud's revealed. You cannot steal life from creation. You cannot deceive life out of creation. There's a few of us outsiders around, We'll take care of business. All neat and tidy like. Referee it, kind of play the umpire here. Umpire. You're fucking right, there's going to be an umpire. From Should hang out more. You'd catch more of my little anecdotes. I know the ones that get them. You've been for a while. When blood type is inherited from your parents, it is known that this factor element of the blood is the most consistent human or animal characteristic passed on to the offspring. Oh yeah, mitochondrial DNA from the mother source. There are very few aberrations. It rarely changes. Most people, about 85%, have Rh positive blood. That could support the idea that humans evolved or were derived from primates. Well, primates. Yeah, we were ripped apart. Pried from our true maternal self, primates. Soulmates, if you will. Of course we were derived from primates. Not fucking monkeys. Prime infinites. Prime eights. Prime numbers. You say? 15% of humans have Rh-negative blood. If blood type is one of the least mutable human characteristics, which it is, where did the Rh-negative come from? This question has puzzled scientists for years. Well, they're fucking idiots. They're looking at literal stuff. There is some evidence that suggests that the Rh-negative blood group may have appeared about 35,000 years ago, and the appearance was regional and seemed to originally be connected with certain groups, tribes of people. True story. Vatic's note. The author has this wrong. Okay, well, look. It should read that 15% of humans have the Rh-negative designation and 85% have the Rh-positive designation. Yeah, it doesn't matter. D-sign, it's all the same shit. D-sign-ation, yeah. Of sign, look, it says right in it. D of sign and nation. So it doesn't really matter how you say it. It's just what it is. The fact is, of the 85% positive, many as much as 60% have one allele from at least one parent. Allele, 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 all lies. Okay? All L. Have at least one all L. Negative. One all Lucifer. Negative. Okay? I would hazard to say, probably a few more. It's okay. We'll just roll with the numbers here. In other words, there are those designated Rh positive who have all the traits of negative because they have one all L from one parent, which makes them Rh negative in reality. But they also have Rh positive traits for the same reason. Know thyself. These are just markers, gauges to know yourself. They're not what you literally are. What they're doing here is showing you how to literally look at both sides to find your middle of what you see in yourself. Or you can just follow the instructions and go along with the rest of the rhesus monkey pieces. I'm a little bit more thorough in how I look at things. Northern Spain and southern France is where you can find some of the highest concentration of the Rh-negative factor in the Basque people. Oh yeah, they like basking in the sun, don't they? Another original group were the Eastern Oriental Jews. Yeah, the Vedics, the ones that poisoned the truth. Yeah, I know the ones, the moon worshippers. In general, about 40 to 45% of Europeans, the Europeans, have the Rh-negative group. No, that's because they're peons. European. I know, I came out of that group. I was tired of being peed on, so I said, fuck you, you're a peon. And they are. Only about 3%, 40 to 45, about 40 to 45% of Europeans have the Rh-negative group. Only about 3% of African descendant and about 1% of Asian or Native American descendant has the Rh-negative group. That's why, guys, seriously, still dealing in skin color with your fucking status cards? Please, stop it. This will make a bit more sense to you. Due to the larger European numbers, it is a bet that was where it's a bad English here. You need to write better. It is a safe bet that that was where. Yeah, try commas in this, you dope. It's a safe bet that was there. It was introduced into the human genetic code. Also be where the Caucasian. There's the Kawak storm, where the storm was introduced. Yeah. It was in one of my clues. Duality Kawak. Kawak, Mayan, creation source, is C-A-U-A-C, which is Kawak meaning storm. So yeah, did create quite the storm, didn't it? Could this also be where the Kawak Shun, the mirror, Shun, C-A-U-A-C-A-U-A-C, I see you, was introduced? Is the introduction of Caucasian, interesting, related to the Rh blood factor, blood factor. It's not blood, it's blued. It's been blued. been hued and blued, kids. The old blue blood. Kind of funny how blood moon. What's wrong with blued mun? You see how they changed the rules up just because they feel like it, to hide it? Yeah, well, fuck them. I take the spells literally, rip them apart literally. Neat trick with Phoenician. This hemolytic disease, yeah, hemolytic. Yeah, modus operandi, lie, tick, parasite. Fucking get a kite and burn that leech off, will you? Actually, an allergic reaction. Yeah, all irk, I see. Yeah, it's all fucking annoying, isn't it? Can cause death when the two different blood groups are mingled during pregnancy. Isn't that interesting? Where do you think death came from? When the antigenic substances attack the negative blood group, it can destroy the blood cells. So why does the human body produce antigens to this blood type? Is the blood group alien? I'd say. The only other time this occurs in nature is, as an example, when... here's a good one. I love the mule story. Mule. Yeah, we know what this one is. When donkeys, the life you wear, and whore says, what the whore says, the thought that you wear because the donkey says so, right, are crossed to produce mules. You're a fucking mule. Sterile. You've been sterilized. Stare. Stir. Divine Feminine. L. Luciferian. Eyes. You've been sterilized. Literally from your creational source. Time to get back to the truth, don't you think? Because the only other time this occurs in nature is, as an example, when donkeys and horses are crossed to produce mules. This is not natural because left alone in the wild, these animals would never crossbreed. Only with intervention would this happen. Was there a crossbreeding of two human-like beings, similar but genetically different? Fucking right there was. And the thing about a mule is they're sterile and they're all female. Not a cock amongst them. And that's what happens when you give away your life, your key, monkey, my key, the 100th monkey, my key, to the legal name id, ego entity. It is a thought itself that feeds the id and ego, the demon and the dragon within you. And in case you're wondering why I slay them, now you know. And you might, like myself, agree that that's a good idea, because it's killing you. I think removing something that's killing you is a good idea. What do you think? Yes? Good. It can be a little painful because the demon doesn't like this. Fucking hates it. Are you okay with that? Yeah? Okay, it's not you that's actually hurting. It's the demon reptilian brainstem throwing all sorts of sparks and energy into you to disrupt your heart flow of truth, to create a fear that creates the reaction of your volcano. That is the death throes of a demon getting slaughtered. The easiest way to kill the demon in its tracks is orange kangaroo. Okay. Because what it does is it overrides all the urges of the demon to fight. To justify. Well, Kate, what I really meant... No. Okay? Well, you know, I did say, okay? You hear the demon going on and on, literal like? In case you're wondering why I keep going, be okay until the demon finally shuts up. Do you see it now? It's a separate entity from you, love. It's only attached to you by the consent and agreement to allow it to be attached to you. And that's where the fight comes in. That's the fight or freeze, you see. The run away, fight to the death, or just stand there and get fucked. That's the reptilian program. It shows up in the id, the ego. The id entity is the idea that was trapped in your mind, making you be something, and that is what the paper demon The two-dimensional being lives on the paper. And as a result of it living on the paper, or the idea, is what you give it life inside yourself, fucking literally. And you don't think the legal name fraud is a big deal? It is the biggest deal in the universe. And the seagull has to eat truth. So throw the as, the Alka-Seltzer. There's Al-Ka. Yeah, that's the Luciferian, the Antichrist Luciferian spirit, seltzer. Seltzer turns the demon to a pillar of salt. You know what? Just kept walking, and that silly fucking cunt turned around to see the so dumb and the go moray eels burn. Don't worry, hon. They don't need any fucking salt for their fish and chips. Just keep walking. Let those Piscean RFID chippers fucking go, because they're already chipped. Their wood is chipped into their wood pile, Gomer. Capiche? Ka Pisces? Capiche? Spirit of fish? Understand? Yeah, the only other time this occurs in nature is, as an example, when two things that are not meant to be mixed together are mixed forcefully against the free will choice of creation itself. A donkey and a horse. Don't generally hang out, horse fucking beautiful, and donkeys are cute too, but fucking ears on them, they are cute though. You don't mix them. Fuck. People with Rh negative blood group have certain characteristics that seem to be common among the majority. You think? Legal name ID, common among the majority? I think so. Here's a brief list of the most common, extra vertebrae. Well, I'll tell you what I do have. I do have an extra vertebra. Yeah, absolutely. This is the extra key T-roa. That's you all have extra vertebrae. Watch, I'm going to show you how you're all positive here. You ready? X, life, key, source, T, truth, roa, which is the spirit breath of the Christ. So there's your extra. Extra, read all about it. And vertebra. Lose the ham. Doesn't say extra vertebraham, does it? Vertebraham? No, it's just vertebra. Get rid of the ham. Fucking sandwich. Ver, green. Ver, verily, truth. Kiroin. Kiroing. Row your boat. Kiroin. T, law of truth. T-E, the sweetest self itself. Nosca T ipsum. You, the sweetest of all. Know thyself. B roa. B of the spirit breath of the Christ. Yeah, you do have extra vertebra. Higher than average IQ? You think? You think? Yeah. Well, like I said, I like to be the Eunice Bloom character in the radio scene things, Do you know why I do this job? To handle the intellectuals and stuff. You know why I do this job? Because I'm so fucking smart. I make smart people look fucking retarded. True story. It's not that I want to. It's just that's because intellectuals are retarded. And I use their own tool against them. Don't be a tool. Use the tool. Smarty pants. You know how to do this. You can cut across the bullshit of the lies, panties, or you can be a duality teaser and tickle what fancy L wants to tick on you. Does that tick L you? Doesn't tick L me. I tick L off. Higher than average IQ, I'd say. More sensitive vision in other senses. Oh, yeah. You guys can hear with your eyes and see with your ears. Fucking 4 eyes you are, aren't you? Who says you need glasses? 4 eyes. Lower body temperature. That's very typical of me. I'm always I always feel the cold. I'll tell you, that February 11th night, February 12th morning, 2012, I got so cold that night. I have never fully warmed up. I never lost that cold. Higher blood pressure? Well, not this one. Mine's pretty relaxed, actually. It's not well below average, but it's a fair amount below average. I run a very gentle ship. You know, given the lifestyle that I lived, you know, you think, fuck, high blood pressure, smoking, working, no, fuck no. Used to laugh when I was giving blood. Check my blood pressure. Check my British Petroleum, will you? It's not British Petroleum anymore, though. It's mine. It's like it would come up something like, 67. What was the systolic and diastolic? Systolic and diastolic. Yeah, life stolen. I see. Yes. Typically around anywhere from 112 to 116 over 64 to max out at 67, 68 kind of thing. You know, for anyone that understands medical jargon, that's a pretty calm blood pressure. All right, so increased occurrence of psychic intuitive abilities. Yes, you have all noticed that, as I have. Predominantly blue-green or hazel eyes. Yeah, got those. The blue-green, actually, and June had the hazel, by the way, which is kind of interesting. Red or reddish hair. Well, I got strawberry blonde through this stuff. Irish, it's part of that culture too, right? The redheads. Excuse me, has increased sensitivity to heat and sunlight. Well, I'm not a fucking vampire, no. But I do prefer the dark. Easier to see there. And it's got the light within. I like it where it's easier to see inside, right? Heat and sunlight. No, I quite like the sandy beaches with, pina colada and the dive boat and whatnot. Yeah. Cannot be cloned. Nope. You can't clone. That's the thing about the mules, right? You can't clone a mule. They're sterile. So look what they did. They can't even clone you. They're going to clone their own. So quit cloning around, Clown, clone, spelled the same. Are you a clown? Send in the clones. Depends how you pronounce it. Crown or crone. Either or. Alien abduction and other unexplained phenomena. Well, I haven't had the alien abduction one that I'm aware of. However, I've had pretty fucking wild experiences that would defy any explanation. But, I've shared much of that with you anyway. And whether you believe it or not, doesn't matter. It's real to me. It happened. So I don't give a fuck what you think. You can keep your op onion in your little tulip bulb heads. Because I know you've had some pretty whacked out things that people didn't believe, right? Yeah. Oh, me too. So what makes you any different? Yeah, I know. It's fucked, isn't it? So what does this mean? What can be concluded? Well, what do you mean, what can be concluded? It's all I've been doing is finishing off these bullshit statements. The appearance of Rh-negative blood did not follow the usual evolutionary path. Oh, fucking Sherlock Holmes, Einstein. Really? In fact, evolution, here we go. Let's throw some doubt in here, shall we, author? Why not? Fuck it. In fact, evolution would seem to be ruled out as a possible cause of the anomaly. Seem to be ruled out? Evolution, natural order of things, ruled out? Seems to be? You think this fucking place is normal? Seems to me, you need to stop saying seems to me. Have a look at it and see it for what it seems to be and what it actually is, That's usually a better place to stand. It has been proven that blood is the least likely to mutate. Yeah. There are no other blood mutations. Nope, just this one. The introduction of the Rh-negative blood type was not a naturally occurring part of human evolution. No, it wasn't. It's a very dark principality, very deep dark principality sort of thing. This would lend credence to that the Rh-negative factor was introduced from an outside source. Imagine that. Where the fuck else would it come from, stupid? Boy, they come to the conclusions quick, don't they? It would lend credence? Okay, let me see. Let me just get this in order here. Let's go real literal on this, just to get it. Okay. Something unnatural is occurring within something that is natural. The donkey and the horse wouldn't naturally fuck until they were presented together and forced to fuck. Mule, you know. I don't know about lending credence at all. That sounds pretty matter-of-fact to me. Just to take all the opinions out of it, let's just see it for what it is. It's not natural, therefore there must be something, look at you black and white in this, unnatural involved. Yes. So listen to the intellectual gibberish, and I'm not picking on this being too much, just enough to show you, don't be an idiot. If you're going to speak, be impeccable in the words you choose. In fact, evolution would seem to be ruled out as a possible cause of the anomaly. It has been proven that blood is the least likely to mutate. There are no other blood mutations. It says it pretty straight up. There's no other blood mutations. So it's I wouldn't even say very, because it's truth of consciousness. It's a fact. It's unnatural. This would lend credence that the RH negative factor was introduced from an outside source. Well, if it's not natural, where the fuck else would it come from? Donkey? Are you fucking a horse making a mule out of yourself? Could the source be from human-like beings from another planet? Well, fuck. Another dimension, maybe. A little time jump shit going on, you know? A little predator action. Predator, predate, or Tor, predate, creation field, to keep the loop going. Little Time Lord thing going on. Well, the clock stops now, tick-tock. Tick-tock-tack. Take the L out and you got a tic-tac. Breath mint. Start using your own fresh breath, eh? Lend credence. I don't fucking... Be a borrower nor a lender be, you know? I remember that one. Could the source be from human-like beings from another planet? Or maybe we are just as alien as they are, in that we are a product of the manipulation and interference. Yeah, I'd say. Could they have come here and manipulated life forms already present on Earth to create modern man? Kind of a stupid question. Well, if you look around, we can kind of assume that that's modern man. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, well, that's pretty factual. Yeah. Something got in there unnatural to create the common man version of what's walking on. Yeah, that sounds pretty logical. Many ancient texts, including the Bible, do support this theory. Still a theory, is it? Okay, anyway, whatever. Many stories in the ancient texts, especially pre-Christian texts, do tell about a race that from the heavens to the earth came, and they created man in their image. Man saw them as gods, living long lives and performing miracles. Yeah, miracles. They've been harvesting your reflection all along. Stare at the moon, moonbeam, because you love your moon eye, don't you? Any worshippers? You fucking Vedics? Yeah. Truth of duality, I see. Vedic. More like the Ve, c'est la vie, c'est la ve. The life of the dead. Half the whole. Anyway, I can go on for hours on this stuff, but you got the idea what I'm talking about, right? It's really simple. I don't know how much more I really want to care to share on that, just to get the anagogics out of how to look at things so literal, you know? It's just not a good thing. It's very dangerous. Thanks. 053 is the call in Skype, so let me just get that posted. 053, now that I've shut up for a minute. One sec. On the air now. BTR listener 053 for the Skype callers that want to call in. We got 4 minutes and 39 seconds to roll over. The number is 347. Well, you didn't fucking need it till now, right? Just before rollover if you want to call in. Because, I mean, if you're listening to the show, you're on the internet, and the phone number's right there. I don't know why I have to fucking tell you. But anyway, just a little reminder, because I'm a really sweet cunt this way, doing the obvious for you, you know? Here it is. 347-637-3265. Okay? And to get on the board, all you have to do is hit 1. That gets you to the table. To get on the board to speak, just hit 1 on your dial pad on the phone or on Skype. Lets me know. And you got 4 minutes and 1 second. Formula 401. take the highway home to call in. Okay, so we'd love to have you here. And what's the name of the guy that's... what is it? Love the straight-up delivery. It's too bad he's not telling the truth, but I love his straight-up delivery. Trying to think of his name. Anyway, real mouthpiece. Fucking love his style. Joe Rogan. Yeah, I put Joe Rogan on fucking steroids. Okay? So get used to it. If you can handle Joe Rogan, you might not be able to handle me just yet, but you'll figure it out. I'm here to slay dragons, the genetic entity ogres. I'm here to slay your Georges, okay? Because they're killing your dragon, Dad. Puff the magic dragon time, you know? So let's kill all the Georges, shall we? The little genetic entity ogres, ids, egos, and all of the parasites and parachutes that are attached to you, draining the very soul of life itself, that I am fucking done with. Toaster, strewed, L everywhere. The entrails, oh yeah. Time for a barbecue. So there you go. All right, let's get these mics open. Ferocity's in here. Come on, guys. We got 3 hours tonight. Come on, let's get this thing rolling here, okay? Are you just going to sit there and get fucking spoon-fed? Or are you going to get involved? At least show you're interested, you know?
I am. I'm here.
Oh, I know you. Oh, you see, that's the thing, though, Ferocity. You and a handful of others, you're always there. I know, and I love that. That's why, you know, I managed to get out and get a couple of cards today. So there's one set to go for you and one set to go for Libby as well. Okay? So thank you for walking in the truth, and there you go. Okay?
Okay.
Isn't it? Fucking, isn't it? Yeah, I thought so. I thought so too. Isn't it fun? I think it's just awesome fun. Don't you?
Yes, absolutely.
Woohoo! Yeah, I know people that think it's awesome fun. And the more awesome fun you have, the more awesome fun you have. That's just the way this game works. And let me know when you are all ready to take care of that beast once and for all.
Yeah. So see, if you hear or see an ogre or a slag, do it. Kill it.
Oh yeah. Kill the time ogre. I had that one up. I had that one up close and personal with the Yeah, the June Adams, Tim Gore. Oh, it's a beautiful anagogic. Rip the fucking entrails out of Lucifer. You watch me go. I'll take care of the time ogres.
You're doing pretty good so far.
I think so. I think I'm having a good time. Just
having a good time here too.
Well, it really is. When you have the knowledge, and that's all it takes, guys. Just the knowledge, and the only thing I can do at this table is show you just how expansive wisdom is. Using just a little bit of knowledge. You don't need a lot. Oh, look, CERN alert. Talk about churn and burn in CERN. Scientists talk of black holes, parallel universes, extra dimensions. Let me see. Where was it? Oh, yeah. Hello. Yeah. All the mics are open that I can find here. Anyway, yeah, all two of you.
Hi, it's Jose and Wendy hanging out here.
Cripes Ripper, down in Oz.
Yeah, walking in Oz for sure. It's been a short while, but it's time to come back on and say hi.
Good to have you, love.
Thanks. Just want to talk about like the demons that we interact with, both within and without. Find them that they come back at silly times. And we were just talking, Wendy and I, about this is for me, in the Luciferian calendar, like 45 years of programming to overcome. But I also, just with the article you were doing, which was really cool, it was something about the stop bluing with the spirit within, the flow of the blood, the flow of the blood. So there's a few things going on that that I wanted to bring in, but little just live and enjoy is a nice thing. Now that we found ourselves. Have we lost each other? We will never lose each other. We're connected forever. So.
Well, I'm still here.
Hi. So, to go on with these demons, so like I was just saying before with Wendy, how like when I'm